Greetings, fiends. It's your old pal Horror Mike. And as I usually do on a Sunday, I like to present a condensed version and redo of Friday night's live show. Friday night's live show was all about new and classic horror films that you can catch typically for free, uncut, and in the case of Canopy.com, no ads, folks. Yep, no commercials, commercial free. In this video, we're going to start off on Canopy.com. And as you can see, it says Fright Fest, horror films for Halloween. Now, the thing about Canopy.com is this. It is free. It's free to join. All you have to do is have a library card from your local library or city library, one that's close to you, that works with Canopy.com. Okay? So all you do is go to the Canopy.com website, input your library card number, and Bob's your creepy uncle. That's it. You're in. So once you're in Canopy.com, you get 24 tickets every month. The films you're looking at here, new or classic, typically are 2 tickets each. So that means that in a month's period of time, you get 12 free movies. And that's a pretty damn good deal, folks, considering that would be like watching 3 free movies, uncut, no commercials, every week for a month. I've got 3 new films on top of my watch list, as you can see here. Let me bring this so you can see them all clearly. There we go. And from left to right, we have Immaculate, When Evil Lurks, and Beazle. Now, these are all 3 new films. Immaculate and Beazle are 2024 films. When Evil Lurks came out at the tail end of 2023. So it's relatively new. It's less than a year old. Let's put it that way. The other 2 films are a matter of months old. To my knowledge, there is no other free platform that has these films without commercials. So to kick it off, we have Immaculate from Neon Films 2024. Let's go to the main page, shall we? It's, of course, starring Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney stars as Cecilia, an American nun of devout faith embarking on a new journey in a remote convent in the picturesque Italian countryside. Cecilia's warm welcome quickly devolves into a nightmare as it becomes clear that her new home harbors a sinister secret and unspeakable horrors. Naturally or unnaturally, I have a couple of very short clips for you. Here's clip number 1.
You are with child.
Yeah, they're that short, folks, because I don't want to get a copyright clip. You know what I'm saying? It just happens. So in any case, that was one short clip from Immaculate. And now I'm going to attempt clip number 2. Once again, it is pretty short, but it's kind of tasty. Check this out.
Suffering. Is love.
There we go. So that's Immaculate, folks. It's brand new for 2024, and it's on Canopy. Just waiting for you for free. Next up, we have When Evil Lurks. As it says on the key art, a Shudder original. So it is from the Shudder channel. Let's take a closer look at this, shall we? When Evil Lurks. Once again, it's a 2-ticket film. And I have a couple of short clips. Nice. I gotta say, man, I have not seen this film yet, but I'm going to be watching it soon. No doubt about that. Looks like a good one for the spooky season. And I do have one more short clip from When Evil Lurks. Check this one out. Next up, we have Beazle. I love that key art for Beazle. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Check that out. That's nice, folks. That's some nice key art. You don't see that a lot in newer films, but that's pretty damn cool. Once again, it's a 2-ticket film. It is brand new for 2024. As it says, over 6 tumultuous decades, 3 unwitting guests of a cursed New England home stumble upon a sinister secret dwelling beneath its floors, an eternal witch with an insatiable thirst for the souls of the living. That's Beazle. Here is clip number 1. A blind evil witch in your basement. It's got something going for it. And I do have one more clip, a very short clip for Beazle. What's wrong with you? Well, that promises all sorts of fun for the viewer, and it is absolutely free and uncut with no commercials on Canopy, folks. Next up, we are on Tubi. Now, Tubi is free, and typically the films are uncut, but it is ad-based, so you are going to see some commercials while you watch the films or TV shows. As you can see here, this year, Tubi has got several Terror on Tubi categories. This one is Rabbit Hole. Celebrate Halloween all month long with Tubi's treasure trove of horror. And it's a mixed bag, folks, as you might expect. You got Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Z Nation, apparently animated Beetlejuice in there, a little Meth Gator. If Cocaine Bear wasn't enough, okay, that's what I'm talking about right there. Some Death Note, kind of like that a bit. Yeah, let's proceed. Christine, the John Carpenter film, pretty entertaining. The Evil Dead, the original. Now that is new on Tubi. I know that. They've just added that. You got Resident Evil, a lame remake of Poltergeist, Winona Earp, for some reason, I don't know why. The Hills Have Eyes 2, People Zero on that one. Skeleton Key was pretty good with Kate Hudson. Recommended, folks. Kate Hudson, John Hurt, Gina Rollins, Peter Sarsgaard, Joy Bryant. Really great cast. As it says, a hospice nurse takes a time at the creepy New Orleans plantation of an elderly stroke patient and is pulled into a mystery surrounding the home's past. They've got horror comedies, Horror in the Hood, okay? Monster Mayhem, True Horror. Yes, based upon true events, that type of stuff. So there you go. That is the Tubi thing. And hey, look, props to Tubi for having special Halloween categories. I think that's totally cool, like Canopy. Here we go with the Monster Channel. Now, typically speaking, Monster Channel devotes a couple of days to Halloween movies during, the season. And so Halloween falls on a Thursday. That will be Thursday, October 31st. So I believe the Monster Channel will do a Halloween day on Thursday, Friday, and maybe through the weekend. So it might be a 4-day event on the Monster Channel. TheMonsterChannel.com, folks, for those unfamiliar with this channel. It specializes in showing movies that are hosted by horror hosts. And there are we're talking dozens of different horror hosts, a wide variety of movies, highly recommended. Recommended as well is Otherworlds DoTV. Now, right now we're looking at the Sunday lineup here, and they give you during the week, they give you that week's lineup of films per day. And if we go down here, we can see, like, for instance, here's coming up for tomorrow. So it's a great lineup for your viewing entertainment. It's all free. Typically, these films are uncut. And the thing about Otherworlds DoTV is that it's definitely for adults. I mean, they have little segments like 1950s and 1960s stripper reels on here with nudity, stuff like that. So you're going to see all kinds of stuff. OSI 74. Now, this was at least co-created by Mr. Lobo, who's a very popular horror film host. And as you can see here, they have a variety of shows, including Cinema Insomnia with Mr. Lobo, Utopia Fantastica with Cosmonati. Oh, yes. Church of the Subgenius. Now that's getting out there. Midnight Frights, Movie of the Week, and Sleazy P. Oh, yeah. The Sleazy Pictures After Dark with your host, Sleazy P. That's just a handful of the many hosts and segments that they have on OSI 74. Just cruise on over literally to osi74.com. And of course, this is also on Roku, as is Otherworlds TV and the Monster Channel. Now, I am sure as well that you will see on OSI 74 special Halloween shows coming up. They always have something. As a matter of fact, I know they have right now, they have several shows from past Halloween events starring Mr. Lobo and a variety of other people. They're usually pretty amusing. Definitely a lot of original content on OSI 74. It's not just horror hosts presenting movies. Many times you've got Mr. Lobo and Sally the Zombie Cheerleader, for example, going to conventions and hanging out at conventions, talking to dealers, talking to stars from various films, writers, and so forth. So it's really entertaining and highly recommended. OSI74.com. Well, that's a wrap for this Sunday. I hope you enjoyed the show. Perhaps I will see you Friday night for the Halloween Horror Mike Show. This Friday, beginning at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Horror Mike channel on YouTube. Until then, folks, have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.